Hi, my name's Cornelius Vegans. I'm a wood fire and smoke chef. I'm also a South African living in the UK. Welcome to my outdoor kitchen. It's a beautiful June day. I mean, absolutely stunning, glorious sunshine, really hot, hence the hat. Today we're going to be cooking on the Alpha. This is my Alpha Duetto, probably one of the best pizza ovens I've ever cooked on in my life. I am cooking my wife's favourite pizza, which is a white-topped roasted leek and smoked trout pizza. White top because she's not a big fan of tomato bases. My inspiration for the white top pizza actually comes from my days of living in France. I first experienced a flamencouche. It's a French, Belgian, German kind of tartlet. White top with normally served with bacon and mushrooms. So I've taken the concept of the flamencouche and I've put that over onto a pizza created specifically for my wife. We're going to be cooking on my beautiful Alpha Duetto pizza oven. Not only is it one of the most beautiful pizza ovens I've ever seen, but it also allows me to cook both direct and indirect with the dual oven solution. I get sent lots of accessories for barbecues, for ceramics, for the braais, all about allowing you to cook a pizza on that piece of equipment. I've got to say to you now, honestly, the best way you're going to get the best pizza is by using a pizza oven. Because if you take a look at the design of a pizza oven, you've got the heat coming through the bricks and you've got the flames coming over. So you're getting an equal cook, you're getting the nice browning on the top, and the base is going to be cooked and crisp beautifully. This does not happen with braais or ceramics or kettles. There, you are cooking it like you would in an oven. Take my Duetto for example. The base that I'm actually cooking on is ceramic bricks and it's about 3 inches thick. So the whole principle is when you light your fire, you heat those bricks to an even temperature. You've got your flames going over, so you've got the heat coming down, the heat coming from below, and that gives you the perfect cook. I've worked with a number of chefs of all levels, all across the country. It's funny because they are some of the most amazing chefs in the world, and yet the first time they've gone to cook a pizza in a wood-fired pizza oven, more or less guaranteed they're going to burn it. It's because it's just simply knowledge. It's having that understanding of the heat from above, the heat from below. It's also managing that pizza once it goes in. It's not a question like in a typical oven, you put the pizza in, you wait 12, 15, 18 minutes and then it's cooked. This, we're talking, if you've done the heat right, 90 seconds maximum for your pizza. And it means actually moving it around inside the oven. The pizza isn't put in and left, it is managed on a second by second basis. If you're new to fire cooking or you want to get into making the perfect pizza, one thing I will guarantee is you are going to make a lot of mistakes as part of the learning curve. I did. Everybody does. And for me, on my Duetto, I've understood it perfectly. I can bang out the perfect pizza. Each bit of kit is different. The fundamentals are the same, but each has its own nuances. Believe me, it's worth practicing. When you get it right, it's that eureka moment. White top pizza, the first thing I'm going to do is actually roast off some baby leeks, simply enough, top and tailed, bit of olive oil, some salt, and pepper. Then straight into the oven for about 3-4 minutes. To make the perfect white top sauce, simply enough, it's 50-50 natural yogurt, creme fraiche, mix those two together, and then my wife has a particular appetite for coriander, so roughly chop the coriander, as much or as little as you want. I mean, this is really your perfect pizza. So we're putting quite a clump into there. Straight in, mix again, and that is it. That is your white top for pizzas. So I know most people are used to red top, tomato-based pizza sauces. I mean, that is what everyone likes. So this may look odd, but believe me, those flavors that it brings to the pizza are absolutely amazing and definitely worth trying. So the oven is at the perfect temperature. My leeks are done. My dough, which I made last night and left to prove overnight, is all ready to go. The recipe for my pizza dough can be found in the description that will be attached to this video. So what I'm going to start with is getting some semolina down. I would say be very careful on the surface you're going to be rolling your pizza dough out on. It's a very warm day today. I'm not using the metal table because the pizza dough is just going to stick straight to it. So using the board is going to work fine. For this, I'm going to be using my fingers. We're just gently going to press it out and get the shape that we desire, as well as the thickness. Just remember, when you're doing this, to leave a nice rim at the edge, because that's what we want to puff up and give a little bit of extra texture. So just gently press it out with your fingertips, being careful not to go through. And what you want to do is keep an even consistency all the way through. So when it's in the oven, it's going to cook evenly and to perfection. So me personally, I am a big fan of deep pan pizzas. I fell in love with them years ago. My wife, however, prefers thin pan. And when she says thin, she wants extra thin. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So now that we've pressed out the shape of the pizza that we want, to the size that we want, the thickness that we want, it's just a question now of adding the final ingredients. So the white sauce that I made earlier, you'll see it's quite thick, very easy to spread. This is again personal preference, but the more the merrier as far as I'm concerned. We're going to put some mushrooms down. The leeks that I roasted earlier, just roughly chop, slice, sprinkle over. And then the key ingredient is your mozzarella. Do get good quality mozzarella. That is the secret to a great pizza. I'm just going to rip pieces off, put them on randomly, and this will all melt and brown and char nicely. Then some lovely smoked trout. This goes so well on pizza, even I'm really surprised by it. It's one of those secret ingredients. Finally, just for an extra bit of flavour, just a couple of basil leaves on there. And that's it. We have the pizza ready to go into the oven. To be at. Pizza peels, massively important. This is going to make your life so much easier. If you get a rubbish one, you will struggle. This nice long handle means I can reach deep into the oven, place the pizza, move it around as I want. I've used semolina here because it literally acts as rollers, so when I want to slide the pizza onto my pizza peel, it just rolls on very easily. So this is that moment where you don't walk away, you do have to stand next to the pizza oven, you have to keep an eye on your pizza. We're talking about 90 seconds, roughly. If you walk away, it will burn. What you might need to do halfway through the cook is just twist it around about 180 degrees just to give it that perfect all-round cook. Okay, so pizza is done. Listen to that crust as you cut through. That says to me, we've got it spot on. So, that's my white-topped leek and smoked trout pizza. Now, you will get laughed at. People will find it very odd. There's a lot of bewilderment when you talk about white-top pizzas because it's not normal. However, try it, you will not be disappointed. It's a bit my wife at lunch. I'm now going to make my own. It's going to be a lot meatier, to say the least. Listen, thank you very much. I hope this has been interesting and I look forward to seeing you next time.